Hello everyone, Urban Evader here, and today I'm going to be doing the mid-season patch notes tier list for Overwatch 2. Disclaimer, I won't be changing the characters in between the tiers because I don't feel like it. But yeah, these patch notes have been kind of crazy. Overwatch is in a decent health right now, so I felt like doing this. Ana. Okay. I don't feel like I need to explain, but her abilities are some of the best in the game. You sleep the DPS, you win the fight. You anti the tank, and you win the fight. Enough to say. Ashe, she can Oko, and her dynamite is very powerful. I'd say like a A. Immortality got buffed. His other ability isn't that great. His high jump is good. B. He's one of the most balanced supports right now. That he was a lot better in Overwatch 1, I'll say that. Bastion, C. Wait. C. Brig, B or A. Because her support is not that good. Like her... she isn't a main healer. Like, she's a flex support. So what she mostly does is shield her team. But she mostly focuses on getting kills. Her long range attack is very good. A. Cole Cassidy is an S. His gravity nade counters like every character, like every movement ability, right? So that's like Brig, Baptiste, everything with Doom, Diva's glide, Echo's fly, Genji's dash, Hanzo's jump. Like, it's so stupid. It counters like every dive. Doom is a good character, I'll say that, but there are so many characters that could counter him, like Cass, and Cass is played a lot. So for that, I'm going to say C. He's a very good, but he's very dependent on team comps. Diva, big health pool plus second life makes her an A. Echo is an A. Her focus beam is like the only reason she's an A, but yeah. That's pretty straightforward. This is pretty straightforward. Hanzo is so annoying. Hate him. Instant KO the DPS. You instantly win. Junker Queen used to be major OP, but she fell off with the new mid-season patch notes. She's still optimal, but Symmetra just completely counters her, and like everybody plays Cass Sim now. So because of that, I'd probably say... like the lowest A, probably. Okay, well, this is pretty obvious that they fell off so hard. Kiriko is obviously an S. Cleanse is so stupid. I hate it so much. Lifeweaver is still a D. Okay, I know his abilities are good. He has good healing and good damage, but his hitbox is so big. It will always make him not good, unfortunately. Even though he does do good healing, good damage, and move his characters around, he is still not... Okay, I'll put him in C, but he's like the lowest C, because he does do good at that, but his hitbox is just so big, and he's like so easy to kill. If he's getting dived, it's not even possible. Unless if you use pedal platform selfishly, but that usually doesn't work well. Lucio's a good support for dive, but he doesn't mesh well with a lot of the meta DPS right now. For that, I'd say high B. Mei, middle A. Because, yes, she does do less damage than she did before, but the slow is what is important. It counters everything dive. So, like Diva and stuff like that. Some characters just absolutely eradicate her like Sim or Cass, but she's good at countering what most tanks excel at. Mercy is not an S tier. Quit lying. Damage boost makes her really high A, but she's not an S tier. Moira is B tier. Anyone that disagrees is crazy. Moira, the thing is, like, yes, she does do a crap ton of healing and damage, but at the end of the day, it is an objective-based shooter. So, if she isn't speeding in the Rhine or... Alright, everyone, I was back. For reference, one of my friends was calling me, and yeah, sorry about that. But anyways, as I was saying about Moira being B tier, yes, she does a lot of healing and a lot of damage, but she doesn't do the actual supporting. She just does healing and damage. Like, for example, Ana has OP abilities, Kiriko has cleanse, Mercy has damage boost, Brig has a lot of shielding and offensive capabilities. Like, Lucio can speed boost the Reinhardt, and a lot of other rush characters. Baptiste has the immortality field, and Lifeweaver has a lot of mobility. But Moira doesn't have any of that. She just has a selfish fade. That's why I think she's like one of the least supportive supports. Lifeweaver's hitbox is just like the main reason why. Yeah, I'm gonna switch Lifeweaver to B. Yeah, B. Because yes, they're easy to kill, but if you're just in the back line and you have very good aim and you're using your abilities really well, he's actually a very good candidate. Orisa. Okay, now that Moira hate is gone, let me go to Orisa. Very good. Very good. But she was nerfed a lot, so yeah. But yeah, I feel safe with Lucio and Lifeweaver being in the same tier, because they don't focus that much on healing at all. Pharah, she's good, but she'll always be not the best pick, if that makes sense. Ramatra is amazing. His Nemesis form is great, his Vortex is great, and his shield is like good to, you know, like phase in and out of if you want to attack. Now, yeah, I'll just put him like somewhere in A. Reaper, bottom A. They fell off hard. Actually, no. Yes, the ultimate makes them A, but base kit is B. Let's see. Reinhardt is... Oh god, they're pretty low. See, Reinhardt is an okay character, but there are just so many characters that just pierce right through that shield. Because of that, B. Hog. Again, low B. Again, there's just so many characters that could rip right through his big health, so yeah, like Echo, Pharah, Mei can slow him down. Ashe has a lot of burn capability, so yeah, it's just like Hog, I get it. It's just not the best. Sigma is great. He has a very good shield. He can move it around. It doesn't always have to be with him, which is what Reinhardt doesn't excel at. Sigma's Rock and Grap are very good abilities. Sorry. But I'd say Sigma is like middle A. They're very good. Sojourn fell off. Sojourn fell off so hard. She's still an A, but she fell off. B. Okay, she got better after the patch notes, because like little twinges in the meta make Sombra good and bad, but she's still not great. I'll put her in A. She used to be so bad when she got nerfed, but then she got, like, good again. Speaking of, if you want to watch my video where I played as her and won for the first time, feel free to do it in the learning how to play Sombra YouTube video. I'll put the link in the description, actually. Turret's slowed down. Her teleportation device isn't that good. But all of the OP characters like Sigma, Brig, and Ryan's shield is pretty good if you do have a team comp that doesn't go against it. Playing Symmetra completely disregards any shields in the game. Not only does she heal her blue health while piercing through it, but it restores her ammo. So imagine this. You're 1v1ing a damage character, okay? And then let's say you put some turrets on them to, like, distract them, all right? If you go to Ryan's shield, you'll instantly get your full health back and then all of your ammo back, and then just start killing everything. S tier. Torb, 2 map dependent, but when it's a good map, he's really OP. So because of that, middle B. Tracer, hardest character to play. I respect Tracer mains, but they're not okay. Headshots make them good, but if it's body shots, you got me messed up. So I'll put y'all in a cute little A. Widowmaker, she'll always be S tier. 5v5 format, and the subtraction of shields makes her so freaking strong. So crazy. Winston, they got better. They got better over time. Secondary shot, you got me messed up. Nobody is ever using that, ever. They need to buff that or completely eradicate it. But primary fire works well with the team, and his dive is one of the best dives in the game. B. It's just a little bit more primary. He can't 1v1 a damage. Like, he needs to use 2 complete ammos to 1v1 a DPS, but it takes so long. He can't even kill off-angled DPS, which is what most tanks like to do. So because of that, B. Wrecking Ball without comms is a D, because you can't communicate with your teammates what you're trying to do. Ball tries to create space. If the team doesn't know who you're trying to move around, he's a D. Maybe even an F if I really want to go that far. But with comms, they're the best tank, in my opinion. Just moving all of the supports away from the tank and damage characters and moving the damage characters in front of the tank will just make everything so overpowered. Zarya is the most fun tank to play against, in my opinion. But are they that good? Okay, I'll say this. They require setup. If you can set them up well, they're an A. But if the team just knows how to counter her, which is just not hitting her, then she's like a D. If the team knows how to counter Zarya, she's useless. But sometimes I have games where there are babies who don't know you're not supposed to hit the bubble. Because of that, I'll go a low A. Yeah, I feel a low A. And Zen is just S. Come on now. Discord Orb is way too OP. Orb of Harmony doesn't do that much healing, but it doesn't even matter because Discord Orb, you literally just make any character in the game 30% more soluble to damage. Like, no matter who you are as a character, you can get countered by Discord Orb. Because of that, I'd say Zen and Ana are like the most OP characters in the game. Their abilities are just so OP, dude. And I'd say that's a pretty good analysis so far. I'd say there are no characters that are in D or F. And I'll say this. Any good Bastion, Doom, and Junkrat player can excel in a game. Some people can play a Kiriko, and like some people could play team comps with this in their S tier and still lose. I'm gonna be honest. Because like, let's see, like snipers, they can get countered by rush. Like, oh whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Bird tried to sneak into S tier. Nope. Sorry girl, you fell off. Because of the patch notes. But what I'm saying is like, even though these are the balancing of all the characters, no matter how good your team comp is, I'd say every character in Overwatch 2 right now is viable. Every single one. Everything in S, A, B, or C tier is great. Like, I've seen some crazy Doom mains that can do so much. But, again, characters just counter it, and this is how this works. Like, tiers sometimes don't evaluate how good a character is. But yeah, this is my definite tier list, just to go over everything. This is S. This is A. This is B. And this is C. And I hope you enjoyed this tier list, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.